that matchup, and they've earned their place here.
It really took me by surprise. I must say it did. I would have
That kill at the end. Astana was trying to plant, and he wouldn't have had time.
So in terms of starts, in a grand final like this, on Dust 2, you clean up NIP flawlessly. They get no kills on you. That has to feel a little bit good, and now they're going to go for the A-long rush. Flushes here, gets shut down. Oh no, 2 kills coming in for NIP. Yeah, and now Devilwalk is in an awkward position. NIP are slowing down. That might be a mistake. Flareon picks up a kill, and now Schneider is going to go down. It's all... Oh no, they get the round home. How did Fnatic let that happen?
I think Fnatic just weren't ready at all for that NIP push. I mean, they purchased everything they could. They had P250s, they had flashes, they had armors. They rushed out long with very good spawns, and Fnatic just didn't get there fast enough, and they couldn't pre-nade it, they didn't flash it, and they just weren't prepared for it. Yeah, exactly. Although it might actually be even more devastating mentally to lose the second round than it is to lose the piss round, because that always makes you feel like you gave it away.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely imagine that. Well, we'll have to see. It's still early days here in this grand final, a best of 3 as well. We just heard Thorin talking about what an advantage it is for NIP to have sort of, you know, a lot of experience being on the stage here. But I don't know. I mean, Thorin sounded really confident in NIP's abilities. I think there's a good chance Fnatic could win this game.
I actually think so too. I originally thought exactly as Thorin did, and I said that on podcast earlier today. I thought NIP would just smack anybody who came from the other side of the bracket. Like, no chance at all. But after talking to Snyder in an interview I did with him for Agile TV about an hour ago, I actually started feeling like Fnatic could have a chance. Then I looked at the maps when I did my preview on Agile TV, and all of a sudden I'm thinking, okay, Train favors NIP, but JW is very good on Train.
Yeah.
And at the same time, Dust 2 and Inferno are not bad maps for Fnatic.
No, they're not.
And Pronax has proven to be a very good leader, and he could actually outmatch Exist in that department. It actually seemed like a problem to me that Fnatic spent quite a bit of money on their save rounds. So JW, for example, couldn't afford an AWP, which is by far his best weapon.
Yeah.
And a lot of them had about 4,300. That's just not enough money to get all your nades and flashes and all that other equipment that counter-terrorists need.
They actually push Get right up, you know, in front of that push-up on short, where usually he plays a role where he's more in the back, you know, doing the backstabbing, doing the lurking. You think that's a mistake from NIP doing that kind of push?
I actually think on that round, it was just an adjustment. Because usually when NIP attacks A, it's usually, I believe, Freiburg going up catwalk, the rest of them going up long. And then Get Right is usually lurking in the middle area. But obviously, Thorin talked about domestic matchups. I think Fnatic knows NIP so well that Get Right really can't lurk the way he normally does, because otherwise Fnatic would just really counter him individually, because they know the spots he likes to be in. So it's actually better probably for them to sort of mix it up a little bit, so they can't always know where Get Right is hiding.
Yeah, so they're playing another Swedish team, and that means they have to adjust accordingly. That does make a lot of sense. Now we've got a 2-for-7 scoreline that we're in the 10th round. Fnatic, I mean, this is still anybody's game. A few rounds here.
It's very much anyone's game. But to find out
here, see how they do. They got the triple
smokes. It's either going to be a fake or they're actually going to go there.
Oh, are they going to jump down? Yeah, they smoke it off so they can jump down in the middle on the slope. Devilwalk is still up here. He gets the one. Flusher picks up. It's a 2-for-2 right now. And let's see, Flusher still alive, trying to get another one. There's the bomb drop, so now they definitely know. And Flusher with the FAMAS gets the... Oh, that's what Snyder picking up that kill, and Get Right is now alone in a 1-on-2. He's trying to land the shots, but he's very low on health as well. And Fnatic should just calm down for us.
1v2, he's completely changed the direction he's going. Fnatic will probably expect him to be coming through long now. And he could really surprise the Fnatic players here.
Oh, is he going to turn around at the right time, though? They're not checking it. He's going to flash up and run around. Now they know where he is, and he gets shot in the back by Flusher, who was actually going out to check. Fnatic so winning around what was initially a great consecutive round loss bonus to get reset. If NIP come back to win this next round, Fnatic will get only $1,400 for losing, and that's too little. It means they will have to eco, well, at least once.
Most likely twice, because they will want to get that up in JW's hands, potentially also flushes, and maybe that auto sniper.
Pushing into the bomb site, they have taken control of the B bomb site, and through the door they take down Schneider. Flusher comes in and keeps spraying, but he doesn't get the kill. And 2-on-4, they should probably run away at this point.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to take over this site. NIP are set up there well, even though a lot of their players are actually low on health, so is Flusher. So Fnatic are doing making the right choice here, falling back to the A bomb site, trying to save these weapons for the next round. Like they might be able to make something happen. Very low.
I mean, how many times have we seen on Dust 2 a retake for the B bomb site fail, even when there are equal numbers?
So a ton.
Yeah, I mean, it's happened so often. So even if you're 1 or 2 people down, it becomes nearly impossible.
It basically is, unless the other team just really screws up. So And I mean, you really don't want to count on NIP making that kind of mistakes. They have way too much routine for you to count on them to make that. Obviously, sometimes you have to go for them because sometimes you just have to. Sometimes the other team has 14 rounds, sometimes 15.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, occasionally you can maybe try and get some shots through the door, hope for a lucky headshot, and then you can take it back. But there wasn't any kind of that action going on from Fnatic. Now the 12th round is coming up. The round lead now, 5 rounds for NIP. Fnatic, they saved the 2 AKs here. And what I see a lot of teams make a mistake in this particular situation is they save the 2 AKs on the first round, and then the round after, where they really just need to save them once more, they end up throwing them away. So what can Fnatic do here to make sure that they at least save the AKs, if not win the round? So if you're Fnatic right now, 100% of your energy, all your focus is going to be on winning the pistol round. How do you do that? I mean, there is obviously no way to make sure. But if you had to do, would you go for a standard type push, or would you go for something really, truly crazy to just try and catch them off guard by surprise?
Well, I don't actually think NIP is a team that likes to anti-strat other teams too much. So if I were Fnatic, I would probably just stick to my own guns. I wouldn't try to mix things up too much in the biggest match of my career. It seems easier to just do what I'm comfortable doing and what I feel confident in. So if I were Fnatic, I would just stick to my own guns.
Fnatic are catching up. You're flaring up here, not going to get the shot. He falls back and flashes out. That's the strength of that position. You know, you can kind of get a free shot, and if you miss it, there's very slim chance you'll go down. Fiflaren goes back another ways to see if he can get the next kill, but oh, JW read that so well. He guessed Fiflaren would come back to take a peek, and he takes him out, and now is he going to keep pushing? He's got Pronax in front with an AK, actually, so they've got the AWP a little bit further back, but Fnatic could take this bomb site.
JW looking for that shot at long, Exist not giving him the shot, keeps falling back, but Fnatic will get the bomb planted here on top of the A site with a 5v4 advantage. It's going to be a tough retake for NIP.
It definitely will be. 1 man down already. JW though misses a shot. Freiburg gets one. Another shot missed. Exist comes in and Freiburg as well. And now it's going to be Pronax low on health. Devil Walk alone, and he's so far away. The bomb has been planted, but they should be able to defuse this while he's fighting it out with Exist. And there's the retake. NIP dropped nobody. And really, if JW had hit one of those shots, it could have been a very different round.
That very much could have been the difference. Like you said, JW had a couple of, I don't want to say easy shots, but shots that you would expect him to make because he's such a good opper. So JW had a chance to make a difference that round while on top of A. He missed a couple of shots on Get Right. NIP hit a couple nice shots.
Yeah.
And just like that, individual skill can trump teamwork sometimes, and that's what it just did as NIP got their 13th round and their opening round here in the second half.
Yeah, that is the beauty of a game like Counter-Strike, isn't it? Sometimes it's just that individual skill that comes into play and changes the situation that really should have been unwinnable almost for NIP. 1 man down, the bomb already planted, and Fnatic even had time to take up some positions after that. We'll see how it goes this one. A really important round for Fnatic. They are low on economy here, and NIP are only 3 rounds away from winning the first half, so now they have to step it up.
They definitely do. At the same time, NIP still don't have a lot of money, so a couple round wins from Fnatic, NIP's broke, and they can get right back into it with perfect money control. But before that, they have to win this round. Currently, NIP actually have more money than Fnatic, so this could be really troublesome for Pronax's squad if they cannot convert this round into a round win.
It really seems like it. They're setting up for the split push onto A. 3 people down on long, 2 people on the catwalk. When is the word go going to come? Well, we've got 45 seconds, so it has to be soon. They are moving up. There's 1 person in the pit from NIP that's Get Right down here, and he's going to see if he can flash them off for a little bit. Peeks out and gets shot down by JW. Fiflaren misses a shot. He does some damage here to Schneider, but damage is not enough, and now I think he's overextending his position. He's going to be a double teamed and goes down to Pronax, and that gives up the bomb site. That seemed like a mistake.
Yeah, but at the same time, he knew there were people at long who were going to be rushing to get him any second. So, I mean, it's easy for us to see because we see the map. We can easily say that he should have stayed looking at long, or he should have stayed at rail. But in reality, in Fiflaren's shoes, he did what he had to do. He knew he had to take a risk. He just couldn't hit that shot.
Well, Flash comes in, Flusher pushes out, they line up, he gets 1, he gets 2, fantastic! They win the round! Devil Walk makes it happen! What a round from Fnatic. Lupus, how did that happen?
That was a great individual play by Flusha there. That takes a lot of guts to push out of the doors just after your teammate gets killed doing the same. He gets the entry kill into B first. And then here Flusha getting these 2 kills, and what a huge round with a sick headshot by Devil Walk at the end. And NIP need to win this final round to force overtime.
I mean, that they have to do, but what the tools that they have to do it with. One FAMAS, one Max 7, a Deagle, and some pistols in the mix. I mean, I think you're absolutely right. They just lost their walk to an aggressive push. Maybe Flusher's thinking was, surely they won't expect us to be crazy enough to try it twice. And they did, and it worked. And now we are on map point here for Fnatic. Maybe they are going to be able to close out NIP in the first map here at the Grand Finals in a best of 3. We'll see how it goes. NIP, they must defend this if they want to force the overtime, but it seems unlikely right now.
NIP are, however, correctly stacking the A bomb site. They're once again gone for that setup we saw in the first weapon round of the half, where they have 4 defenders playing in the bigger bomb site. It's a good risk because they have so little money, but right now it looks like Devil Walk might just walk into the B site and force Fnatic to rotate. So this could be dangerous for NIP. He's going to see Freiburg here any second.
Devil Walk walks into the bomb site, but he's going to go down to Freiburg, and now they're pushing the bomb site. Pronex gets a kill on Forest. Exist is still here with the Deagle. Is he going to find the right timing? They push up. He doesn't get the kill yet. And there's one with the Max 7. There's Fiflaren with 1 kill. Can they go for more? Currently a 2-on-3 situation. It's just Freiburg and get right, left and get right. The Max 7 does not work at that range. Unless they don't have head armor, it's really too far. He's going to go down. It's all on Freiburg. 1-on-3. Gets the first kill, and that's it. 16-14. Fnatic take the first map. Lurpus, what an incredible performance from Fnatic.
Incredible is a good word.
I mean, many people did not see this coming, and you know, we're going to throw it